Okay, here's the tutorial for Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer. And so what's cool about this first part is we start on our third finger on A, B, and those are the intro notes. Then we're playing left hand, F chord, same shape, move it down, E minor, move it down, D minor, and a C. And then there's a repeat mark. So, you know, and then the right hand, when this plays this chord, that's a solid chord. We're going to play the broken chord of the same notes. C, A, F, right? C, A, F, A, C, right? So we have move them down, move them down. Keep the right hand there and move the left to the C chord and play A, G. So let me do it again. C chord and A, G. Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. Now the right hand moves up to A and C. First and third finger. And then we're going to play 2 and 4 with G sharp and B. And back to C and stop. So, second finger's already on E here. But do you recall? Once again, E, 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 A, and stop. And then we move back to up third finger to, just like we did at the starting. And then this chord is a big one. Whoops. So we're playing C, 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 B, A, G, the most famous reindeer of all. Okay, so the left hand, it's a 1-3-5 chord. So we're playing 1 on C, 3 is on F sharp, first finger's on D. And then 1 and 2 of all. 1 and 2 go on B and G there when we hit the G. And then we drop our fifth finger down to play G. So that second section, where are we? E. Moving up, back to where we were. Now the left hand stays there. We're in G position, but we're playing the song in C. So the left hand is going to be C, G, C, G, C, G, D, B, A, G, D, G, D, G, D, G, C, G, A, B. We're walking back up, and then we go back to that seventh measure again. To all of the other reindeer, you still haven't called him names. They never let poor Rudolph. And then we go up to join in any reindeer games. That's the second ending. Join in any reindeer. Second finger on C. Then we change to the fourth finger on C. So, join in any reindeer games. And then we're right there for then one foggy Christmas Eve. So 1 and 4, C and F, and C and E. Christmas Eve, 3, 5 on B, C, C sharp 3, second finger ends on D, and then we move our second finger up to G. G, 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 A, D, and then we move that A over to a B and play 1 and 2 on B and G. So then one foggy Christmas Eve. Where am I? Oh, wrong fingers. 1 and 4, 2 and 4. Christmas Eve. 3, 5, 4. C sharp. Second finger D, move it up to G, G, G. Won't you ride my sleigh tonight? So A, D, B, and G. The rest of the song is the same until you get to the bottom of the line, the bottom of Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, he'll go down in history. Now that right there is, the bottom line is 5-1, D, G, D, G. Move the first finger over to C, stretch the second finger to G, fifth finger to C. So, the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. Okay, so let's go to Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer part. So we're in G with G position anyway with the left hand. We're going to start with the second finger, which is C, to the G for that line of the seventh measure. We start with the second finger on G, Rudolph the red. Now we're skipping F there, which is common. 3, 1, 2, 1. So I'm going to play the rhythm together. G again. Now I'm playing D in the left hand and we're hitting 1 and 4, B and F. Now, right now my first finger's on F. We're going to move the second finger to F and we're playing D. D to G. Now, we're playing, right now I just played a D, B. We move those down to a and C and G and a B. So, move them down. And now fourth finger goes to where that fifth finger is on G. And then 1 and 2 on C and E. C, G, A, B. Okay, so you already know how the second verse goes, all of the other reindeer. We just played it, except for the second ending. So I'm going to go down to the bottom line where it says, they never let poor Rudolph. So they never let. Now we go to the second ending, join in any reindeer games. Second finger on G, join in any rain. Now this is 1 and 5 on F and D. So D and F, C and E. So join in any rain. Whoops. I'm sorry. Join in any reindeer games. Left hand's changed to the fourth finger. And then we're going to do the 1 and 4. So third finger is already on A. And then 2, 4, which is C and E. And this one changes. It's 2G, 1E. Now we go 4G. So third finger is already on F right there. Left hand, third finger too. Both third fingers. So D left hand. G, Santa came to say. So I'm going to do that again. Left hand B, right hand G, and then say is second finger on E with a C in the left hand, then C sharp third finger, and then first finger is already on Rudolph with your nose so bright, D, and it's going to be second finger D, first finger D. Whoops. Now we're skipping the F here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So second finger here. And then B and D were already in place, but the left hand second finger on D has to go up to G. Then the right hand, just move those up a note. And A in the left hand. So A, D, and then B and G. So 1, A, E and E. And then the B and the G in the left hand. Okay, and this is G, second finger, F, crossover, whoops. It's a really far crossover to D. So I'm going to do that same thing. Won't you guide my, whoops. Won't you guide my sleigh to crossover? And then the last verse is the same, except for the very ending, which does the bump, bump, bump thing. So you'll go down in history. We're going back down to now the reindeer loved it, and the bottom line. It should be Rudolph the Red-Nosed. It's F. So that Rudolph is a second finger, F. Move those down, and second finger on G. Whoops. And that's a F and D. I know it's not natural, but move them over, and then down. Whoops. And left hand has to go first finger on C. That's right, we have to move down. So let's go F and D, and then when we move that down, we're going and jumping up. So that is E and C, and left hand C, G, and see how we're playing a E and a C there? Well, the E is on the bottom. We're playing the same thing an octave up. So we're moving this E and C to this E and C. And there's your tutorial for Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.